Hi everyone, welcome to the very first video on this channel. First, let me give a quick introduction about myself. I'm a 40-year-old Singaporean, married with two preschool kids, living what many would call a typical, no surprises Singaporean life, growing up, studying and working here our entire lives. But now in 2025, we are about to shake things up in a way that most people would never imagine. Some may even think we are crazy. So what's this big move? First, we have decided to quit our corporate jobs few months down the road. After all these years of navigating through the highs and lows of work life, we are going to get ourselves out of the system and call it quits. So you might ask, why now? Isn't 40 supposed to be the best time for one's career? And isn't now the time to climb the corporate ladder and grow your wealth through a full-time job? Yes, of course, just that we do not want to walk down the conventional path. As for the reasons and motivations, I will definitely share more about them in future videos. So just now I mentioned quitting our jobs is the first big decision. Now I'll talk about the second big decision, which may sound even crazier than the first one. And that is, we are going to uproot ourselves and relocate to another country. And the country we are moving to is also not a common destination for Singaporeans. It's not one of our nearby countries like Malaysia or Thailand. It's also not the popular Western destination like the US, Europe, Australia, or New Zealand. We are actually moving to Japan. Yes, I know Japan is a very popular holiday destination. But if you ask most people, they would say Japan is a nice country to visit, to play, to enjoy the food and culture as a tourist. But most would also agree that it is not an easy location to work and live in for various reasons, such as cultural differences, language barriers, etc. I will cover the reasons why Japan is the right place, or in fact, the only place we will consider building and living our second life in future videos. So the two major decisions we have made are quitting our corporate jobs and relocating to Japan with our two kids. We are currently in the planning process. We have contacted a Japanese immigration lawyer, and I will share updates on our progress in a timely manner whenever possible. I believe many of you might have questions. I suppose the question will be largely similar to the ones we have been getting from friends and family when we share our plans. Questions like, what are you going to do over there? Are you going to work? What kind of visa are you applying for? How will you handle the kids' education? Are you sacrificing Singapore's excellent education system? And what about housing? Are you going to rent or buy a property in Japan? Can foreigners even own a property there? And also, what will happen to your current property in Singapore? Are you going to sell it? And a lot of questions like this. There are even questions like, will you still be a Singapore citizen? I can answer this one first. I will definitely cast my vote in this year's general election first before leaving. Anyway, I will address all of these questions video by video because this is just the first video and I will want to keep it short. So for now, I just want to give you an overview what this channel will be about. What my channel will cover is mainly the whole process of relocation. I don't see a lot of channels talking about full relocation, maybe more of long-term travel or digital nomad kind of lifestyle. But full relocation, especially with kids, I think would be quite rare and maybe interesting to some of you. We are also learning along the way. So we will just share whatever we learn and encounter so that if you are also having similar thoughts, you will be able to have some sort of reference. But of course, this channel will focus specifically on Japan as the destination rather than other countries, as we all know that each country has its own unique rules and challenges regarding migration and visa processes. And other than the relocation process, my channel will also cover things like financial related topics, because there are also friends who ask me if we have reached financial independence, what are our income sources, investment, liabilities, and whether we have reached FIRE or pursuing the FIRE lifestyle now. I will talk more about that as well. So other than that, maybe just general talk about life, like why we decided to quit the rat race or the Singaporean template to success, so to speak. Or why choose to take such a big risk and build a life outside the comfort zone. Well, although it's not a very common move, I believe there will be people who will resonate with our perception, our mindset, and maybe just need a voice to say it out. So I hope that I can be that voice to encourage this type of discussion and this type of thinking. Alright, so I think that's all for now. If you're interested in our journey and want to walk through this journey with us, please consider subscribing. Be my early subscriber. I don't know how this will go, right? Maybe nobody's watching, but I still want to just start documenting this whole journey. So hope to see you in the next video. Bye bye.